Different. It's a lot more responsibility than what I'm used to. I'm on the other side of the room, complaining about all the decisions that are made. Now I have to be the guy. I have to be the bad guy and make all those decisions. Now Coach Littleton's not here to save my butt anymore. It's pretty. It's a little bit different, but it's fun. I like the challenge.
What are those challenges? You know, being a head coach and in charge of a whole program.
Trying to. The main thing is trying to get all the different personalities to work together for a common goal. The coaching staff, the teachers, the administration, the kids, and everybody, and the parents, get them all on the same page, trying to do the same thing. That's been the biggest challenge, to try to get everybody to get along and do and understand what we're trying to get done here.
And how's the summer going for you so far?
It's actually, the summer's going great. The kids are showing up. They're working very, very hard. This is a great group of kids that and have a real strong work ethic. They're real hungry for success here.
How many returners are you having from last year's squad?
There's quite a few. We have a lot. We have more than half of returning offensive and defensive starters. So the kids have game experience. So we're too worried about when the lights come on, if they're going to be ready to go, if they're going to cower to the moment. But we've got a lot of guys having to learn new stuff. So pretty much everybody's a new guy for what we're doing, because everything has been changed here from what they did in the past. It's the terminology, the systems that are in place, they're all different. But they're picking it up pretty well. They're a bunch of, really, like I said earlier, they're a really good group of kids.
And what did you see in spring ball? And did you see some strengths? Did you see some weaknesses?
Defensively, we're going to be very, very good. We got 11 guys running the football. These guys, like I said again, they're hungry. They're hungry. They bought in to the defensive side. They bought into the offensive side. But defensively, they're going to be a force to be reckoned with. And offensively, they're coming around, picking up the terminology. So offensively, the terminology and the way we're doing stuff is a lot different. But the kids are excited because it's what they remember North being like when they were younger. So we're going back to that type of deal.
And that was running the football.
Smash mouth football, yes sir. Smash mouth football.
Now let's talk about, are there any position battles that you may have noticed in the spring that we might be looking at come two-a-days?
We've actually moved a whole bunch of guys around. They're not really battles. It's we're trying to get all the athletes on the field. So if you're not the guy in one spot, we're going to find another spot for you. So we're just moving people around, trying to find where they fit in best with the scheme, and adjusting from there. So every position's up for grabs, but there's a few people that have solidified that they're football players.
What can we talked about the defense and how we expect them to be top notch. What about the offense? What can we expect from the offense this year?
Offensively, you should expect a lot of first downs and a lot of ball control. Keeping other teams on the field, and letting our defense win ball games, and staying in games, getting to that point towards the end of the ball game, and being able to finish games. We're gonna keep the defense off the field, keep other teams honest, and get games going, get games over with, and get games won. We're here to win football games, whatever it takes. If we need to be a score every play, score in 3-play offense, we'll be that if we have to be. But I feel like the best way to win football games is to play team football, team offense, which is help out your defense by keeping them off the field.
What would you say would be the strength of this team right now?
Right now, defensively hitting. The attitude is a big strength, and the biggest one probably is the leadership. This is a big group of seniors here. There's I think 7 or 8. They said 3-year starters, offensive or defensive. So the kids have been doing this a while, and they had some success. They made the playoffs the last 2 years, but not the kind of success that they're expecting and that they're wanting, and that what we're wanting for them. So the big one is probably the leadership. The kids are bought in and ready to go.
Let's talk about District 31 6A. A little bit different with now Vela in the mix, and now we have PSJA Southwest, who recently joined. So what are your thoughts on the district? It's very simple. It's the FARs and the Edinburghs.
It's wide open. I feel like any you can go 4 or 5 different teams, and any one of them could be the district champs. Any out of 6-7 teams out of the district, maybe even all of them, have a chance of getting the playoff spots and doing damage when they get to the playoffs. It's a pretty well even district, so it's open to anybody. So it's real exciting for all the teams that are in that district. That there's no real top dog and there's no real bottom dog. It's everybody's going to be able to have a chance. It's a whole new start for everybody.